Ica, Peru. Here, in 1961, workers in the Okukahe Desert unearthed a collection of carved andesite stones, many depicting what appear to be human encounters with dinosaurs. And since then, approximately 50,000 of these mysterious stones have been found across the region.
I have photographed some 100 of it in a collection in the city of Ica. And there was an old Professor Dr. Cabrera. The Indians brought him stones from all over the country of Peru. And on these stones you see fantastic engravings.
Peruvian physician Javier Cabrera began researching what had become known as the Ica stones in 1966. Ranging in size from small pebbles to large boulders, Dr. Cabrera's museum preserves over 20,000 of the strange rock carvings.
All dinosaurs died about 60 million of years ago. So normally, no human being should ever have seen a dinosaur. But there are wonderful pictures, engravings on stone where you see humans and dinosaurs together. Sometimes the humans are even riding on the back of the dinosaurs.
What we have here is a Inca burial stone, which is very unique. And what it depicts is that man and dinosaurs live contemporaneously. We see the various Triceratops, Brachiosaurus, and T-Rex, those type of creatures. So these Incas had to either see them or they knew a lot more about the dinosaurs because they drew them precisely.
Although many ancient astronaut theorists believe the stones date from the 5th century BC to the early 13th century AD, there are those in the scientific community who remain skeptical about their origin. But consider this. Just the enormous number of stones would have required that an artist carve more than 1,000 of them a year, every year, for 45 years. But even if the Ica stones are proven to be real, more questions remain. What happened to the dinosaurs? Did they simply get hunted to extinction? If so, by whom and why?
According to conventional scientific theory, no human beings were alive then to witness these events. Or were they? Over 100 million years ago, the limestone bedrock of the Paluxy River in Texas was a muddy plain. It was here that countless dinosaurs left their footprints to be fossilized and preserved forever. But the tracks of another creature have also been preserved in these banks, possibly the tracks of man. Archaeologist Carl Bau has led the investigation of these controversial prints for over 12 years.
My reaction was one of shock. I had heard of human footprints being found in this locale on the Paluxy near Glen Rose, Texas, but I was rather skeptical. And here, after removing actual rock layers, the team and I excavated a series of dinosaur footprints. And 18.5 inches from one of those dinosaur footprints, we excavated a 16-inch human footprint. We excavated 12 footprints in a series. And when you find a trail with left, right pace and stride, the right distance apart, then you have to interpret this as belonging to humankind.
It's been claimed that the Paluxy River footprints are a hoax carved into the limestone bedrock as a tourist attraction.
Well, we found trails leading under limestone ledges and actually removed the limestone ledges one slab of rock at a time. And we found that both the dinosaur footprints and the trail of human footprints continued under the rock ledges. This evidence is real.
I first saw the Burdick print on my initial visit to Glen Rose in 1984. My impression at that time was that it was too perfect. But it's clearly a human footprint. demonstrating the heel section, the arch, the base of the metatarsals, the first or great toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth toe.
After our examination of this print, we find that it definitely is in the Cretaceous limestone, in the same formation with the dinosaur footprints. Here we're looking at a cross-section, and we can see very obvious following contours under the great toe, and actually structures under each one. Where we see the calcite inclusion, the force was concentrated and produced these load-bearing structures, which are exactly what geologists look for. We have eliminated the idea that it's carved. It definitely is original impression in the sediment.
In the early 90s, researchers from Montana State University made a startling discovery. Inspecting a piece of T-Rex bone under a microscope, they could hardly believe their eyes. They could see dinosaur red blood cells. This discovery prompted lead scientist Dr. Mary Schweitzer to say, "It was exactly like looking at a slice of modern bone." But of course I couldn't believe it. I said to the lab technician, "The bones after all are 65 million years old. How could blood cells survive that long?" In a Discover magazine article, Dr. Schweitzer explained further her surprise. If you take a blood sample and stick it on a shelf, you have nothing recognizable in about a week. So why would there be anything left in dinosaurs? Such a response is understandable, considering that she thinks dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago. But surely such data suggests it wasn't that long ago.
To find out more from Creation Ministries International, visit our website, creation.com.